Welcome to a world of luxury in the Caribbean. Imagine waking up to the sound of gentle waves on white sandy beaches. Step onto your balcony, breathe in the salty sea air, and marvel at the endless turquoise ocean. Sounds dreamy, right? Get ready, because we're about to make this dream come true. Hi, travel lovers. Today, we're diving into pure luxury. We're counting down the top 5 most glamorous resorts in the Caribbean. Whether you're planning a honeymoon, celebrating a special anniversary, or just need a fancy break, these places will spoil you beyond your dreams. Don't miss out. Check the links in the description for special deals. So grab your imaginary pina colada and join this journey of pure indulgence. Quick question. What's your idea of the perfect luxury vacation? Lounging by an infinity pool with amazing ocean views, or maybe enjoying world-class spa treatments? Whatever you love, one of these resorts will have it all, and more. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the architectural marvel that is Jade Mountain in St. Lucia. Picture this. You're relaxing in your private infinity pool, gazing out at the majestic Piton Mountains rising from the sea, with the fourth wall of your sanctuary completely open to the elements. Did you know that these awe-inspiring Piton Mountains are actually the remnants of a massive volcanic eruption that occurred 32 to 39 million years ago? That's right, no need for windows when Mother Nature provides views this spectacular and historically significant. Each of Jade Mountain's 29 suites, aptly called sanctuaries, is a work of art. With missing fourth walls, these rooms blur the line between indoor and outdoor living. As one guest put it, it's like living in a postcard. I had to pinch myself every morning to make sure I wasn't dreaming. But the real star of the show? The dedicated butler service. These aren't your average butlers. They're more like magical genies, anticipating your every need before you even realize you have it. Want to have dinner on your private terrace under the stars? Consider it done. Fancy a midnight snack? They've got you covered. One guest joked, "I think my butler could read my mind. I was just thinking about a mojito, and poof, there it was." Next up, we're jetting off to the Turks and Caicos Islands to visit the serene oasis that is Amanyara. Now, if Jade Mountain is like living in a postcard, Amanyara is like stepping into a Zen garden that just happens to have a pristine beach attached. Amanyara means peaceful place in Sanskrit, and boy, does it live up to its name. The resort is a masterclass in minimalist luxury, with pavilions and villas that seamlessly blend into the natural surroundings. Think sleek, teak furnishings, floor-to-ceiling windows, and private sun decks that make you feel like you're the only person for miles around. But the real showstopper? The resort's location on an 18,000-acre nature preserve. You can literally step out of your villa and into a world of untouched natural beauty. As one guest eloquently put it, it's like being on your own private island with 5-star service. And speaking of service, Amanyara takes it to a whole new level. Want to try your hand at paddleboarding? They'll have an instructor at your villa in minutes. Fancy a picnic on a secluded beach? They'll whisk you away on a private boat. It's like having a team of luxury ninjas at your beck and call. And here's a fun fact. If you're a seafood lover, you're in for a treat. The Turks and Caicos Islands are home to the world's only conch farm, where Caribbean queen conch are raised. Talk about farm-to-table dining. All right, time to sail over to the British Virgin Islands for our number 3 pick, Rosewood Little Dix Bay. Now, if you're a fan of old-school glamour with a modern twist, this is the place for you. Originally founded by conservation-minded Lawrence Rockefeller in 1964, Little Dix Bay has been a favorite of the jet-set crowd for decades. And after a recent $200 million renovation, it's better than ever. Think mid-century modern meets Caribbean chic, with a healthy dose of eco-consciousness thrown in. The resort sprawls across 500 acres of pristine beachfront, with accommodations ranging from guest rooms to multi-bedroom villas. But the real gems are the treehouse suites, perched on stilts amid the lush gardens. As one guest gushed, "I felt like a sophisticated Robinson Crusoe if Robinson Crusoe had access to a world-class spa and Michelin star-worthy restaurants." Speaking of restaurants, Little Dix Bay is a foodie's paradise. From farm-to-table cuisine at the sugar mill to toes-in-the-sand dining at the beach grill, your taste buds are in for a treat. And if you're feeling adventurous, they'll even pack you a gourmet picnic to enjoy on one of the 7 nearby beaches, accessible only by boat. Talk about exclusive. And here's an interesting tidbit. The British Virgin Islands, where Little Dix Bay is located, consist of over 60 islands, yet less than a third are inhabited. So when you're island hopping, you might just find your own private paradise. Coming in at number 2, we're heading to the tiny island of Cancun in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to visit the Mandarin Oriental. Now, if you're thinking, Cancun, never heard of it, you're not alone. And that's exactly the point. Cancun is one of those best-kept secrets of the Caribbean, an island paradise that's managed to fly under the radar of mass tourism. And here's a fun fact. Canoan is actually shaped like a boot, similar to Italy. The Mandarin Oriental is its crown jewel. With just 26 suites and 13 villas, this resort takes exclusivity to a whole new level. But what really sets the Mandarin Oriental apart is its commitment to over-the-top luxury. We're talking marble bathrooms bigger than most New York apartments, private infinity pools that seem to melt into the Caribbean Sea, and a staff-to-guest ratio that borders on the ridiculous. As one guest put it, I think there were more staff members than guests. I felt like royalty, or maybe a Kardashian. And let's talk about the spa for a moment. Perched on a hillside with panoramic ocean views, it's less of a spa and more of a temple dedicated to relaxation. One guest joked, "I went in feeling like a mere mortal and came out feeling like a Greek god." I'm pretty sure they sprinkled magic fairy dust in the massage oil. And now, drum roll, please. Our number one pick for the most luxurious resort in the Caribbean, Jumbie Bay Island in Antigua. Imagine an entire 300-acre private island dedicated to your pleasure and relaxation. No cars, no outside visitors, just you, a handful of other lucky guests, and a staff whose sole purpose is to make your every wish come true. Welcome to Jumbie Bay Island. Accessible only by boat, Jumbie Bay takes the concept of a gated community and dials it up to 11. The resort features just 40 rooms and suites, as well as a collection of jaw-dropping private villas. But the real standout? The all-inclusive concept that redefines what all-inclusive can be. Forget lukewarm buffets and watered-down cocktails. At Jumbie Bay, all-inclusive means gourmet meals prepared by world-class chefs, top-shelf liquor, and activities ranging from sunset cruises to tennis lessons with pro instructors. As one guest raved, I kept waiting for them to hand me a bill for something. Anything, but it never came. It was like being in a luxury parallel universe where money doesn't exist. But perhaps the most luxurious aspect of Jumbie Bay is the sense of privacy and exclusivity it offers. With no day visitors allowed and strict limits on the number of guests, you might find yourself alone on a pristine beach, feeling like you own your own private Caribbean island. One guest summed it up perfectly. For a week, I forgot the outside world existed. It was just me, the beach, and an endless supply of champagne. I'm pretty sure I discovered the secret to eternal happiness. And here's something truly special about Jumbie Bay. It's home to the endangered hawksbill sea turtle and hosts a conservation program to protect them. So while you're living in the lap of luxury, you're also supporting important environmental efforts. Before you go, there's something you absolutely need to see. The next video will reveal the final steps to mastering your Caribbean travel plans. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Click here to watch it now.